Good afternoon. Today is Sunday, the 19th of April, 2026, and the time now is 58 minutes past 4 p.m. in the afternoon. My name is Honest John, the son of John O'Sullivan. So my name is Honest John, the son of John O'Sullivan, and I'm a pugilist. A pugilist. Just give me 2 minutes to bring up the calculator. I'll tell you exactly when this was. Just give me 2 minutes, please. So we're now in 2026. I think it was in 2024, 2 years ago. I went to a local fire station, the fire engines, the fire station. I'm in Hounslow in Greater London, not far from Heathrow Airport. Heathrow Airport is probably about maybe 45 minutes away on bus, by bus. I went to the local fire station with the fire engines. And there was a famous pugilist, a famous boxer named Fireman Jim Flynn. So I went to investigate the name. So my father's from Jamaica, and in Jamaican culture, we make that connection. It's like a silly, playful connection. Fireman Jim Finn and going to a fire station. Obviously, I've never met Fireman Jim Flynn, the boxer, so I'm thinking, well, maybe he was a fireman. Maybe, probably 10%. So 10% is enough. Maybe he had fireman connections. So I thought, let me go to the fire station and ask them about, their environment, what it entails as a man, because I'm a man, he's a man, isn't it? So I went to shake his hand. I rang the bell, I rang the buzzer, and they came out. He had black hair, shorter than me. So I'm 5'8". I think he was 5'7", about an inch shorter. I said, "You're right, mate." They're talking now. He's standing outside. This is the fire station's in Isleworth, which is probably about maybe 35 minutes from here. Say 40 minutes to be on the safe side. To be on the safe side. So I put out my hand to shake his hand, and he pulled his hand away like that. So I didn't say to him, I thought that was quite fucking rude. I thought it was rude. Yeah, I thought it was rude. The boy was rude. Because I said to him, "Oh, I've come to talk about Fireman Jim Flynn." I didn't say I come to talk about none. I didn't say that. I said I'm a boxer. I'm a boxer, and I said, Have you ever heard of Fireman Jim Flynn? So I'm just making small talk, like matey, like mates. He's not I've never met him before, but I'm just being matey, friendly, British. I put out my hand to shake his hand. He didn't want to shake my. He didn't want to shake my hand. He did not want to shake my hand. So I was thinking that's fucking rude. That's rude because whatever the politics, whatever the color, who your woman is, whether she's African or she's West Indian or she's mixed race, don't take it too far. It doesn't mean that much in the real world. It's not that important. Whether you support Conor Ben or you support Anthony Joshua, isn't it? Or Belango, Benavides Scandal. In the real world, as it stands in the real world, as you're out there, it's not that important. Shaking hands not important. It doesn't take nothing. It doesn't. You're not losing anything. Because if Conor Ben or them boys are that good, they're still gonna win. Isn't it? Whether I learn about Fireman Jim Flynn or not, whatever it is I need to do, if they're really professional and they're really, they're earning all that, that income, that money, they're not. My thing's not really going to affect them. I think people these days are very sort of surreal thinking, that thinking, oh, if I go to that restaurant and I have that meal, it's going to mean that it's going to be. No, it's not really that. They're taking it too far. They're overthinking it. I think they're thinking that there's a lot of things going on in the world today. I don't think there's not much going on. I know there's climate change and there's recycling now. But that's just for the environment. I think they're seeing these things and they're thinking, well, there's something that God is doing, and so they've got to be extra sort of thinking. No, nothing cool. Nothing has changed. I think a lot of African people think that way. They think that, oh, God has done something, and so they need to be more thoughtful. No, I think it's still the same. Just that the climate. The only thing with the climate is that historically there's been a lot of about cutting down trees for paper, like even like for this table's made of wood. So all things like that, that's all it is. Nothing else they're going on now. It's just a conservation, just conservation. It's just we're being conserving the world's resources. That's what it is. Nothing else other than that. Nothing else is going on. But I think a lot of these people they overthink it. They think, oh, God is doing something, can something. Nah, because my ex partner, my son's mother, she had this thing about reading the Holy Bible and looking between that and seeing what God is. I don't know what God is thinking, but not what God is thinking, but what God is planning or doing. But how's you going to tell? Why are you going to tell you? And he's not. See, they make you laugh. Some of them. Like rather than know what I'm thinking as a partner, she don't know what I'm thinking. She wants to know what God's thinking. So I'm thinking upstairs with her in the room. I'm laughing in my mind. I feel like you're more. You wonder what God's doing. But I'm there with you in the room. You know what I'm thinking. She asked me. Think about it seriously. I'm the human. I'm there living. I'm talking to her. I'm looking at her. She don't ask me, oh, what do you think about this program TV? She don't ask me the question. She went, oh, what God's thinking, you read the Bible. I'm like, that's not that important. Because I'm in the river, isn't it? If there was anything, I'll tell you. I will tell her. I'll be inspired by that. I can tell her, oh, look, I can even go, God has moved me in this moment here. God has, to say, I'm joking, but to be honest, I could be the Holy Spirit representative. I can tell her, look, this time next year, people could be, but you can't, some of them, like, the thing is gone. There's nothing there. But anyway, so this fireman in the fire station, he didn't want to shake my hand. So I thought that was fucking rude. I thought it was rude because this was 2 years ago. I'm in Hounslow, so I'm still training. I'm going training next week or whenever it is. I'm going to the United States of America. Mike Tyson, I'm going to Miami, Florida. I've got £125 down on a ticket and a hotel, return ticket and a hotel booking. But it doesn't mean that much. I mean, but he's probably saying, okay, I'm more like Tyson Fury and this and that and those. But all respect to Tyson Fury, I don't rate him as a fighter. He's not really. Out of 10, I give him like 2. No, out of 10, I give him 2.5. I don't even rate him as a fighter. I mean, all that carrying on he's doing in the ring, coming in on the throne, and all of that fucking thing he's doing. I know he's doing it, but I don't. I think that's disrespectful to the sport. I put more for Jack Dempsey. I think Jack Dempsey. I'll give Jack Dempsey out of 10. I'll give Jack Dempsey 6.5. Not even 10. Like I said, for Fury, I'll give him 2. So they take it too seriously, these boys here. I think they think that, I'm trying to get into their mind. I think only God knows what they're thinking. I'm trying to get to what's going through their head. I think he sees me then, he's thinking, well, I'm trying to find the thoughts. Like, oh, I don't like them. So maybe in that fire station, they support Solihull. They come from Solihull. They're coming out from Solihull and they're being posted in that. Yeah, it's possible. Solihull. So I don't support Solihull. It doesn't fucking matter whether I support Solihull or not. I'm going to shake your hand. Shake the fucking hand.